Is this the last one?
Yes.
Okay, just check.
I guess just to start, we've asked everyone about it so far, but just what was the reaction to that left-handed touchdown pass?
For me, I was on the other side of the field, and like I looked up and like I seen him throw it, but I saw his left hand in the air. So something seemed odd, but then I watched the replay and I was just like, I stood there like, oh my, like that was gonna be Sports Center top 10, like. But that Drake makes plays like that all the time in practice. So for some people it looks crazy, but for us that's just who he is as a player.
How have you evolved as a receiver? I mean, a guy that I think Mac was alluding to the fact that you've learned how to use your height to your advantage, and we saw that a lot tonight.
Mainly just like you said, just using my height, using my size. There's a lot of smaller corners, and you know, in college football, so me being at 6'2", 6'3", it's easier for me to use my body to adjust to the back shoulder balls or the balls that are kind of high. But just me using my wingspan and just my physical tools is probably the best thing for me to use on the field. And that's what makes me different from everybody else.
And to follow up on that, Drake said you're lining up on the other side now, and he thinks you're now really confident and comfortable with the post route from that side now. And I guess we saw that tonight, right?
Oh yeah, definitely confident. I feel like my confidence has definitely gotten way better from last year. But that was just from me just trying to put in the work in the offseason and just trying to help out the team any way I can.
JJ, Drake had to briefly leave the game, of course, from that roughing the passer hit. Ended up missing one play, but did you have any kind of reaction when he, came out, but then was able to, later come back in right after?
Seeing Drake, come back in the game, that shows you how hard of a player he is and how much he loves the game of football. For some quarterbacks, they could have stayed out the rest of the game, but how hard he competes and how tough he is as a player, he wanted to come back out there and play the rest of the game. So I'm always proud to be a teammate of Drake.
What did you kind of make of? Eventually, he had a quarterback sneak, like pretty much go ahead first, obviously to score. What did you make of that play?
I just put the faith in Coach Lindsey's play calling. At the end of the day, he knows what he's doing. He's a heck of an offensive coordinator. He knows the game of football very well. So I never doubt any play that they put in for us to run on the field.
JJ, what would you say the sense, or what do you make of, you're off to the 4-0 start, which is somewhat historic around here. It hasn't happened that much at all. But also, along with that, the notion that you all still haven't played your best game yet, it seems. Like, how do you weigh those two or sort of assess where you are 4 games into this thing? You haven't lost, but still seems like there might be another level out there or more levels for you guys to hit.
Coach Brown, that was something he talked about us. He talked about after the game today that we didn't play our best game, but we came out with a W. Personally, I could have done a lot more things better. I feel like a lot of things in the offense could have gone better at the end of the game, just finishing the game. But like you said, it's just so scary how many things that we have to fix, yet we're still coming out with W, still coming out, putting points on the board. So I feel like once we all finally connect, it's going to be scary for a lot of defenses.
After that Huzzy punt return, Segre said that on the sideline he told him, "You're him." What was your reaction to the Huzzy return? Do you think that was his him moment?
Honestly, Huzzy's been him, like, ever since I've met him. But it seems like, he's not just a good defensive back. I mean, he's one hell of a player, one hell of a person off the field. But, when you throw him back there on punt return, he can make plays like that. It really helps out the team overall. So, but yeah, he's definitely him.
How does the ball always find him?
I feel like he just has that knack for the ball, and you really can't teach that for a lot of DBs. So just having him on our side, it always makes me feel confident in our defense, knowing that we have a great defensive line group, we got a great linebacker group. But when you have guys like Elijah Huzzy out there, not a lot of passes are going to be completed. He's going to either pick it off or he's going to have PBU. So.
Anything else for JJ?
Yeah, the other day, Mac was talking about some of the younger receivers, getting them some kind of packages that they're able to kind of learn, things like that. We did see Christian Hamilton out there for a couple of snaps. How have you seen, in practice probably, how have you seen their, kind of development from, the offseason up until this point?
It looks great, especially the young guys, Christian, Paul, and Chris. And I'll throw Doc in there too. But, just seeing their development over the past, few months, you can tell like they're starting to get the grasp of football. It's hard for a freshman receiver to come in. You make all those plays in high school, but once you have to learn like a playbook and now you're going against a defense that's a college level defense, it kind of slows you down. So they all went through that phase, but now they're able to, understand the play, go out there and play full speed. And when you can play full speed at receiver, it makes you very hard to guard, and I'm excited to continue to see their growth.
Real quick, just going for that, what helps you in that process of getting that grasp and everything?
I'm just staying in the film room and, you know, working on your craft after practice, finding ways to get better, you know, I try to take things from all the receivers we have in the room, you know, Kobe's better at me than I am, like, you know what I'm saying? So there's always things that we can always nitpick from each other, and we all help each other. At the end of the day, we always just want to be we want to be the best number one team, not number one team, but number one receiver group, not in just the ACC, but the country. And I believe that we have the potential to do that from the top of the depth chart all the way down to the bottom.
JJ, the catch on the sideline where you had to reach up for it, but you also had to tiptoe, like it's like two different kinds of concentration you got going on there, up high and down low. Like, is there any way to prepare your body for what you're about to try to do as that ball is coming towards you, or you just kind of have to wing it a little bit for something like that?
I feel like it's 50-50. You know, you practice those, you know, you make those plays in practice so you can make them in the game, but, you know, the game is so much faster than it is in practice. So just going out there and, like, anytime the ball comes my way, I tell Drake, you know, I'm gonna catch it for you, like, so. And anytime he can throw it my way, I do my best because the amount of stuff he does for us, you know, the least I can do is catch the ball from him. So.
All right,
Thanks.
Appreciate it.
Thanks.